Hello, hello, hello. I am Georgia Doll with Georgia Media Agency, and today I have the pleasure of speaking with owner, mother, shero, lock queen, rap queen, everything queen. I have Miss Donellia Chives here. How are you doing today?
Ayana, I'm fabulous. I am amazing.
That's what's up. So I'm in this beautiful area. I wish I could see everything, but I'm in Beaufort, South Carolina with Miss Donellia, and we are going to talk about everything African culture, everything going on in Beaufort, everything going on in South Carolina and Georgia, the Low Country in totality. So let's go ahead and jump right into who are you as a woman, as a fashionista, as just an overall queen. Who are you?
Ooh. Well, first and foremost, I am Donellia Chives. I am the daughter of Gloria and Elsie, Queen Gloria and King Elsie Chives Jr. And I am so proud to be from the island/inlet of Port Royal. That's why I love everything that is royal and dealing with royalty. So these are my roots, and I pay homage to my roots in every way that I can, whether it's through my dress, whether it's through my interactions, engagements, hosting events, my clothing. It's just my expression of who I am, where I'm from, and paying homage to those who have paved the way before me.
Right.
So I am grateful.
Okay, well, I'm so honored to have you here, and we're going to get right into the interview and just talk about so much that you have done for your community in the local area. So let's go ahead and dive right on in. Sure. So 2002 is when you started, and you started working with just being a creator, being a curator, and things of that nature, and just more so tying the lineage from the past to now. So talk about your journey. It's been over 10 years, and you have continuously been working and putting a lot of effort. So let's just talk about your journey.
Well, thank you. It is definitely a journey, and I had to go back into the history. Back in 2002, myself and two other women who were in the fashion industry came up with a clothing line. And at the time, we each had our own way of doing things, and we respectfully and amicably decided that we would go our own separate ways. I requested to keep the name Ngome. However, what I did was I created an acronym that resonated with me and my spirit and where I was at that particular point in time. And so Ngome actually stands for Natural Goddess or God of Mother Earth, because I truly believe that all women are natural goddesses of Mother Earth. And if we embrace that, we can do whatever we need to do as women here on this planet. So Natural Goddess of Mother Earth is what Ngome actually stands for. And I have come to find out that Ngome is an actual shrine in Africa, which I never knew when I created the acronym at the time. So sometimes I get that question, where is that name from? And a lot of people from Africa ask me that. So nothing is by happenstance.
Right.
So it's all that divine alignment.
Okay, so speaking of Ngome, you've been doing a lot of things, especially with, you have a boutique and you have a lot of things going on, a lot of things to come. But let's just talk about some of the past efforts that you have, your African Fashion Week Low Country.
Ooh,
so let's talk about the experience and the beginning stages to now what it has blossomed into.
Africa Fashion Week, first of all, is an event that is hosted throughout the world in various countries and cities. So I am not the thought owner of Africa Fashion Week. It's been around. However, what I did, along with some talented, wonderful people, was create an event that was specific to our Low Country, Gullah, Geechee heritage and roots. So we customized it to our area, where we enlisted different talent pools of designers and models and behind the scene folk, MUAs, vendors, everyone to be able to showcase their talent and celebrate the African diaspora as well as tailor it and bridge the connection between our African roots on the coast of Africa to our coastal heritage of the Carolinas here, being the Low Country. So that's how it was born in a nutshell. Myself and others brainchild and birthed this to fruition. I can never take credit for it myself. However, I will say that the vision is near and dear to my heart, and I express that and I curate that by presenting Africa Fashion Week for everyone to enjoy.
That's amazing. And just a fun fact, it's so crazy how everything happens, because I believe it was the very first one that you put on And I had a podcast and we did an interview and we talked about it. And so that's crazy that was 4 years ago.
It is
and just
crazy.
to see that you are continuously, striding and making things happen is wonderful. And so it's even with me having this platform here. So it's like we kind of coming back around in this
full circle.
Exactly. So
yes.
Everything that you have going on, in one word, describe your life in just one word with working, balancing everything out. One word to describe your life.
Gratitude. I am grateful for it all. The good, the bad, the ups, the downs, the blessings and the lessons, because I've had to learn some hard ones.
Yeah, most definitely. We all do.
But coming soon. However, I'm just grateful.
Okay,
if I didn't go through things, I wouldn't learn things. I wouldn't be able to inspire somebody to keep going, or even myself to keep going, knowing that as long as you keep going and you don't give up, you stand a chance.
Right.
You are in the ring, you're fighting. But if you're not in the game, you're not in the ring, you do not stand a chance.
Right.
So my journey and my struggle, my encounters, my engagements, all have a purpose to lead me where I am and keep pushing me forward. So it's just like the current with the waters where I'm from. It just keeps you going, keeps you flowing. So I'm just an ocean expanding, and I'm just open to it.
Okay, that was a great way to put that, and that leads me to my next question. So with everything, just fashion, everything culture, you do have a boutique, so talk a little bit about that. And I know you're very grateful for that and a lot of things that's coming up, so let's just talk about what's to come very, very soon for your business and professional lifestyle.
Absolutely. So what is about to go down is the Ngome Afropolitan Boutique. What do I mean by Afropolitan? What I mean is a space and a hub that is not only fashion, but hosts events that are of the diaspora,
yes.
welcoming everyone, but a place and a space where you can feel and enjoy and be welcomed and be able to experience the global Africanism that we are, that is within all of us. So this is a hub. It's going to be wreathed with clothing, accessories, beautiful adornments. If you need to get your wellness on, if you need to get your skincare on, your clothing on, from the head to the toe, from dressing inside to outward, this is the place where you're going to come.
Okay.
You're going to feel the vibes. You're going to be in love. You don't want to leave. You just want to come and spend your money and just hang out with me.
Listen, I'll be there. So it's up to you all watching if you're going to come down and do the same thing. So I do want to ask you, because you are a store owner, you are a boutique owner, you have so many things going for yourself. As a woman on the go, like myself, and as you are as well, what would you tell someone, or what's your advice to someone who's, trying to look a certain way but don't want to look the part? Like what ensemble, what is one piece of clothing that you kind of use as your symbolization? Like what's that one pop that is like, that's your starter kit, you have to have it, or what's that piece for you?
Well, I believe that adornment is the highest form of expression. So whether that be your favorite piece of jewelry, your favorite pair of shoes, dress yourself around that singular piece or that item that really resonates with your spirit. Because that way you are armed with something that you can go out into the world with and be proud of, and know that no matter what is going on, you got that one thing or that one piece or that particular color on that is making you feel like I can conquer the world no matter what else is going on. Outside of that, it is inward. How are you feeling on the inside?
That's very, very true.
Make sure you dress the spirit before you go out in the world, because we're dealing with all kinds of things.
I'm glad you said that. One of my friends, like, whenever she's feeling down, she looks it. And I was like, you cannot look how you feel. And so the first step, like you said, is addressing your inner peace. So more so just kind of, like, you ever heard that saying, whatever you have, leave it at the door?
Yeah.
Same thing. So when you're dressing up and you want to look good, you want to actually still feel good too.
Yes.
So the outside should represent the inside and vice versa.
Right. And there's a psychology too, because you're not always going to feel it.
Right.
However, I do believe that when you dress it, it will help you come out of it.
Right. That's
so dress up, show out, do the damn thing.
I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put that on a quote or something.
You know this.
So let's go ahead and get into the lock queen, the rap queen, and everything that you have going on with that, because I've heard a lot of people talking about it. So what can we expect with rap queen?
Ooh. So number one, we celebrate collectively Rap Queen Wednesday. So every Wednesday is a celebration of queens that are rocking their crowns. Whether you rocked it on the weekend or the day before, it doesn't matter. You post that pic, you tag Rap Queen Wednesday, because we're celebrating and elevating queens on a mission who are purpose driven, that are wrapped in love and just their higher self. That's what we're embodying and embracing and celebrating. So what I am launching to continue to propel and keep that momentum going is a Rap Queen box, where it will feature curated items in a box that you can subscribe to monthly. We'll also have a holiday box as well. So it's just furthering and expanding that momentum that we already have going, and just continuing to celebrate each other, because I feel as women we can do better. We do a wonderful job and it's getting a lot of traction, but we can certainly do better. So and for me, thy crown is thy superpower. So I've had great things happen to me when I wear my crown, so I want to just continue to spread that love and just let people know to be comfortable when you wear that wrap, not just on a bad hair day, because a lot of times that's the default, to wear the wrap on a bad hair day.
Exactly.
No, there's never such thing as bad hair day. However, wear your crown and wear it proudly, boldly, and just represent the queendom, because that's what it's all about.
Right. So for people who, like myself, I don't really wear a head wrap, but I know a lot about, there's a lot of symbolism behind it.
Right.
So what would be your all-time favorite head wrap piece, and what exactly does it mean for you?
Ooh, great question. My favorite head wrap is one that I'm currently selling right now. It's called our Chiquita head wrap, and I actually named her off of Chiquita from Belly. I don't know if y'all from back in the 90s or not, but anybody watching, if you remember Belly, Chiquita was like the wild queen from Jamaica that just, did the thing. So I like that because right now cheetah print is trending all over the place. But it's a nice way to add that cheetah print to your wardrobe without being all cheetah down to toe, head to toe. But it's a nice little accent to wearing all black, all white, or one, solid color or whatever. You can wear that particular piece. Okay. So right now that's my favorite head wrap. And you asked me a little bit about history as well. Yes. So back in the day, there were such things called Kenyan laws, which prohibited black women from wearing their natural hair out because it was an attraction piece from men. So we were prohibited, and what they thought was they was going to suppress us from being queens. Well, we flipped that thing upside down and rocked our head wraps and just made some ornate designs and wore our wraps beautifully and proudly. And of course they couldn't stand that. So that's another reason to continue to wear the head wrap and to rock it proudly and boldly, because no matter what, you can never stop our shine.
Right, that's very true. Well, that's very, very true. So at the end of the day, what do you want people to know about your culture, your company, everything that you represent? And this is a two-part question. That, as well as what advice would you give to someone who has dreams and aspirations to, become a business owner?
What I would say to anyone about my business is that one is for everyone. It's for men and women. Actually, I consider it to be for royals. So anyone who feels that they are, by their birthright, entitled to good health, good wellness, abundance, this is for you, okay? And this is for us to be able to pass down. This is my legacy from my family and my children that I work hard to instill in each and everyone every single day. For any aspiring business entrepreneurs, I recommend to be passionate about whatever it is you're pushing forward, and make sure you're paying it forward at the same time. Because when you give back, you will receive more, and it will keep your intentions pure. So whatever I do, I make sure and I strive to in some way give back, so that I'm paying it forward to the next person. And no matter what, don't give up. If you're seriously passionate about something, you're not going to give up. And even if you get knocked down 9 times, you better get up 20. You better get up. So don't let the, what you see on Instagram and on social media jade your and cloud your vision, because a lot of those things are staged, and
or
they may look a certain way.
You're behind.
You're behind or less than. I'm guilty of feeling that way sometimes, but I know as long as I keep pushing forward, nothing, and my intentions are pure, good things are going to come out of it. So
that's a great mindset to have, and it's all about perception and your perspective. So most definitely, just continuously plan forward, plan ahead, and know that what separates your company and your business from others. If you're doing the same thing someone else is doing, there's no need for replication. You need to do something different that stands out, that is a representation of you. So I don't know why I just got on that tangent with you.
But that's a great point, because first of all, nobody can do it the way you do it. Because there are a lot of people that are selling head wraps. That's not the only item I sell. but I do love hood wraps. But I sell a full clothing line. I produce clothes. I get it made on the continent. I get it made locally. I'm passionate about us being able to wear our pride in different ways, and for other people to see that we should be the go-to for our own clothing. We should be repping our brands like we rep Ralph Lauren and Donna Karan, which I love those brands. I respect them. Why can't we be our own go-to?
Yeah, that's true. That's something to think about. Food for thought.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
And all style comes from the streets. They get it from us, and then they make it high end and all that good stuff. So anyway.
That's another
one.
But where can people find out more about your company? You have a website. How can people get in contact with you to purchase clothing and all kinds of things?
Yes. So my website is Ngome Lifestyle. So that's www.ngomelifestyle. That's Ngome lifestyle.com. And I'm also on Instagram as Ngome Lifestyle and on Facebook as well. Those are my main two social medias. I'm heavy on Pinterest as well, but you can certainly find me there. And my business address is 711 Bladen Street in Beaufort, South Carolina. And I also vend at different events and festivals, so you may see me in a city near you.
Well, I thank you so much for coming out to speak with us and share more about your boutique and everything that's going on. I wish you so much success.
Thank you.
And so much sleep. If you need some sleep sometimes because you're running and you're getting things done, but it's also important to just kind of take back in after all your hard work and your efforts. So because I'm speaking to you on the level of I know the insides and outsides of how much it costs and how much things you have to do. So very, very proud of you, and I want you to continue. I want to 4 years later just talk about more stuff and just figure out what's going on next in her life and the life of others that you are impacting. So once again, make sure that you all go log onto her website, ngomelifestyle.com. Social media is the same, and Georgia Media Agency is our website. Click more for more videos. And this is Georgia Doll signing out. Thank you.
Thank y'all.